Well, thank you. It's my first time in Ottawa, and I'm really enjoying myself so far. I was very nervous about the weather traveling up this way, but so far we're good if we don't get snowed in the rest of the weekend. The Wildrose Press is a New York-based company. We've been around for 17 years. We publish adult fiction in all genres, historical, paranormal, romance is one of our top categories. We also publish a lot of YA, which is young adult, and we are currently open to submissions across all those genres. We do not require you to have an agent to be published with us. You can find our submission guidelines on our website. We started off as a romance-only publisher doing ebooks back in 2006. And in 2013, we morphed into doing mainstream fiction when a lot of our authors wanted to write women's fiction, science fiction, historical fiction, so it was a natural progression for us to move into that arena. We are currently, we have been named Best Publisher of the Year by an independent poll from the Predators and Editors website for 15 of our 17 years of business, so we're pretty proud of that. We have authors right now from around the world, I shouldn't say country, around the world. We've got them in South Africa, we have them in Monaco, I really want to go visit her. We have them in lots of UK authors, lots of Australian, and tons of Canadian authors, thankfully. We are also have editors up here in Canada. I'll have one with me tomorrow, Marina. She's coming in right now as we speak, and she'll be with me tomorrow. So it'll be fun to spend time with her. One of my authors who's located here in Ottawa is with me in the booth today, and she's helping me with some questions from other authors that stopped by. So that's been lovely. A lot of my authors that were going to come by tomorrow are afraid of the snow, so I won't see them, but I'll be here. I love talking to authors. I love talking to writers about what they write and their journey. I've met some lovely writers in some of the other booths today. It's been a lot of fun to interact with them and network. I'm thrilled to have people stop by. We've got lots of goodies. We've got some candies and pens, and I've got books, and we've got a door prize if you want to enter to win that. We're going to be here all day tomorrow. And I don't know what else I can really tell you about the Wildrose Press except that we are excited to always have new authors. I will say that this year in particular, we're looking for the LGBTQ writers. We need more stories in that genre, across all the genres in that, if you want to call it category. We need new voices, we need fresh ideas. So if you're a writer and you're not sure if your book is something that would publish, I'd love to take a look at it. My business cards are over there. We also are doing a lot of big push with YA, which is the young adult audience this year. Paranormal YA, fantasy is very popular. We've opened a separate line just to deal with YA because it is a specialized genre. So I would love to have some authors that specialize in that. We don't do children's books when you talk about picture books, but we do middle grade. So chapter books, the middle grades, I'd say the 10, 12-year-old range, and on up, we do some of those. We do not work with poetry or memoir, unfortunately. That's something that we do have a division called The Right Advice, and we opened it to help authors who want to self-publish. So if you're an author and you really want control of your product and you want to self-publish it, if you come to us, we have a whole team that's dedicated to helping you find an editor, find an artist you can trust, production people, without just going out on the internet and finding somebody and hoping that they're trustworthy. These are people that we have vetted, people that we believe in and we stand behind. So if you're trying to self-publish your book, that would be the place that you could come. And that kind of morphed from authors coming to us and saying, I don't want to be traditionally published, I want to do it myself, but I don't know how to do it. So we sort of opened up that division to answer some of those questions. And that's been something that we've been able to help a lot of authors who might not ever get published, help them get their books out there and self-publish them. There's a lot of authors that are traditionally published and then they decide to self-publish because they have more control over the product. They know they can set the price, they can decide where it's distributed, they can get it out faster than a traditional house can. So they also are another reason why The Right Advice was put into place, to help those authors that know how to do it but need some help with that. Is there any questions from the audience?
Would your author that's here like to come up and say
I don't think she does. I think that Susanna kind of likes to just man the booth, but that's very nice of you. Susanna's one of our fantasy paranormal authors. She's been with us for many years. She does her latest book that she's working on right now now is has to do with aliens and some of those kind of paranormal things, so that's a lot of fun. We are looking for romance this year. My thing this year is I keep saying, where's the romance gone? If you write contemporary romance, whether it's spicy or Hallmark or any of those, we really want to see your work this year. We're looking for that Harlequin feel again. So that's what I'd really love to see.
We need that.
We do. We need that in life. We need that.
All the non-touching during COVID.
Exactly. We need the meet cute. We need the feel good and know it's going to be a happy ever after. Everybody says to me, how can you read those books? You know how it's going to end. That's exactly why we read them, because we know it's going to end good and there's no risk involved there.
We want to escape.
We want an escape and we want to feel good. And that's what Hallmark's about. That's what we're about. That's what we like to read. And maybe, romantic suspense, maybe there's a dead body in there somewhere too, but it's all going to come out clean, all going to come out happy at the ending. They're going to solve that murder. It's going to be the bad guy. They're going to put him away. So we like those kind of stories.
And,
so I really hope that if you're a writer or an author that you'll stop by booth 24 today and tomorrow and take a chance at talking to me. Take a chance at talking to me like I'm scary. And, I'd love to see you.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you for having us.